Okay, let's start the texturing tutorial. So I want to apply I want to apply concrete on these walls, and I want to use a tile texture over at this position and at here as well, and I want to use a wooden texture on this face and here. I want to use tiles texture over here and wooden texture over here, and here I want to same concrete texture, and here metallic we will use metallic textures and glass textures. Same here, and we need to use metallic textures here and metallic textures and glass texture over here, and here the glass, and for these metals same. And here I want to use the gray color so that it will look like a parking garage, and I want to use a wooden texture on this door, same metals and everything. You need to figure that first what kind of texture you want to use. So let's start. And I want to use like a patch on this. It was like a separate column on this face, so I just double click it, and I will use like a tape measure tool to measure like 2 feet, and I will use a line command from here to here so that it will separately, and I will use a line command in green axis up to this edge so that it will also separated. Again a line in red axis means X, and here one more line command in green axis will trace up to here, and I will use up to this part. So we can apply wooden texture over here, and let's come out. And here also I want to use the same tiles and wooden texture. So what I want to do here, double click on it, I will just divide it L up to this axis, let's say 7 feet from up to here, and I will use one more 9 feet, so one more 2 inches on the axis. I will click here so that it will separate, and I can apply wooden texture on this face. I can apply tiles here. Similarly, I can apply tiles here. This is a concrete one, and I can apply wooden texture over here, and here also wooden texture and tiles, and this one concrete, not in it. And here just like this pattern I want in this one, so double click it, line in Z axis up to here, and it will be separated. This part I want to use wooden texture, this one normal concrete. So what I want to do is I want to go to colors. I will choose a light gray color to apply on the walls and the slab as well. Just leave it, I can apply it later. Later on, what I want to do, I will choose metals, colors, metals. I will choose aluminium. Okay, I will choose this one. Why? Because I am separating this material. We can select individually in Twinmotion software, so that's why. And I will select the material and B, or shortcut will be B, and I will apply on this face. What happened here? This is a group, so it is applied on entire whatever the objects inside that group. So Ctrl Z to undo it. Select the material required, space, double click on the group, select the block whatever you want to apply the material. B, shortcut for materials. Where is that? This one selected. and click here. Now it is applied only that particular object. Again, I want to apply the glass here, so go to glass, select the black one, double click, select the face, B, apply. Same type of material I want to apply to this frame also. So again, make sure it is selected, or if not, you can sample it. You can say using the sampling tool, you can sample the previous material and space, double click on whatever the object you want to select this one and B, apply. Make sure it is applied to the correct object. Now it's okay. Same process, double click, select this, B, select this outside. Now it is good looking. Here also, double click, select this, B, apply. Same procedure. Select this, B, apply. It's a simple process, right? Next one, I will go with the doors. Double click on this, we will select one more metal. I will use this one or this one, aluminum ionized. I will select on the frame and double click. This is a component, right? That is why if I select and if I apply paint on one object, it will also apply to the corresponding component. Double click, select the face you want to apply, go to glass or simply sample it from the previous object, apply. See? Perfect. It is applied to that one. Oh, we forgot this. Double click, select the objects you want to apply, sampling tool, sample the material, apply. It is also applied to it, to all the objects. It is a component, right? So it is applied to the all other corresponding objects. We'll go to this door. I will select wood material to it. This one, cherry original. I will just simply double click, B, apply to the frame and door. I want to sample this metal and I will apply to this handle and the inside as well. This is also component, so all other components also, but not this one. Double click, B, undo, sample from previous objects. If you lost like this, go click on seam, you will get back out and again zoom it. B, apply on this both, sample tool, sample this metal, apply on the handles. Now it's go out. Now it's okay. All window panel, glasses, doors are completed, structure also completed. Oh, we forgot the windows. Again, I will sample the same this metal and I will apply on this window. This is also component, right? Double click, select the block, apply, and again sample the glass here, apply. Now it's perfect. Everything is good, I guess so. Now we'll go to railing and we will apply different glass material on these panels in the same frame. So I will sample same frame material, double click it, select this objects, like use control, okay, double click it. Oh, this one separated. I will select these objects and I will select explode so that those are separated, and again I will select this sample, double click, Select the objects you want to paint at a time. Hold Ctrl and select multiple objects. D and click here. Automatically it will apply to all selected objects. Same here. Select objects you want to paint. And B, apply. Go. Now I want to select a glass and I will choose translucent blue. What I am doing here, I am just applying on the outside of the block. Click here. What happened? These internal components already applied with material, so it won't affect on that particular object. It will apply only on the outside panel. This is a foolish thing. I will correct it here. What I just did, I will take this blue material. I will double click on the group, select blue panel, apply here, select this one, apply here, select this one, apply here. This one too, double click, one apply to this object, double click, apply to this object, and double click, apply to this object. Yeah, now sample the material and click on the block. Compared to previous step, this is the easiest one. Oh, Ctrl Z. Sample this material, apply here, and sample this material, apply here. This one separated. What I do, select like this, B, apply. B. Now everything applied except here. Select sample this, double click, apply here, and sample the material and apply it outside the block. So automatically inside parts will be affected with that. We forgot these window panels. So simply sample this material, double click, B, apply on the outside frame, and sample this, apply it to here and here and to this one. It's a block component, so it is also affected to the other components. Now sample this glass, select the glass panel, double click, select the glass B. This one B. Now it is finished. Up to the railings and everything we have finished clearly. And I will go to landscape fencing and vegetation, or this one, brick cladding and sliding. I will choose this one, stucco white, and I will apply to all these supports here. It's outside of the group I'm applying, that is why it's applying to all the internal objects here. Now it's almost completed. Now we have completed walls, windows, doors, and structure, frame, everything I guess, except this one. And I will go to colors, select light or light gray, this one, double click it, apply onto this and this. This one should be a little bit darker, so this one and I will apply. Yeah, both are not matching. Now it's a part where we need to create our own material. I want to apply here the separate tiling and the designing part. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to create a new material. I'm going to show you where I got those materials. Now, after downloading all those materials, we need to go here. This is to create new material. First click here for default material and click here and name it what you want that material for. Wood cladding. Click here, use texturing. Go to the materials where you have created that. Select it, open and click OK. Next, one more material. Click here, name it TILES, tiles. Texture, tiles, this one. Click OK. Now we have created two different materials what we want, and simply double click, select this face, select the material you want, apply here. Same I want here also, apply. Same texture I want here, we apply. Here we are getting tiles and wooden, so only wood. We'll use one more step here. Double click, select these two lines, offset to 1 feet 6 inches. So this part tiles and this part wood. And again select the wooden, double click, select the faces you want to apply and apply the material you want. Here also select B, apply, and here as well double click, select the face, B, apply, select the face, B, apply. I want to apply here as well, that's why I am selecting those faces. Now it's not good looking. Now we have to adjust the scale. Go to edit, at this part scale, make sure you have selected the lock on. Select one, I will use for 9 feet. It's a lot of trial and error, so you need to adjust. 10. At 10 feet it's looking good. And go to other tiles, edit, try to apply 10 feet here. It's very long, I guess. 8. At 8 feet the tiles actually looking good. Up to your liking, you can change the texture scale up to your wish. Now it's looking good. Next part, roof. again. For the roof part, I just used Twinmotion default material, so for easiness I will select wooden planks. I will select this part and I will apply to this. Later on we can change that. I just leave it for now. Now we go to swimming pool, tiles. This part I'm just applying approximately. Later on I can change that in Twinmotion. Double click, select the face, B, apply, and inside select these faces. I will choose this material and apply, and here as well. Come out, water, apply sample water on this face. We can change that realistic in the Twinmotion. I think we have completed all the objects, I guess. Now we will apply material to this slab. Separate inside part. Why? Because it's all the same face. I'll just use line command to separate it. I'm just leaving this part so that I can create a ramp over here. Finally it is separated. Now I will go to landscape and fencing. Select any rock pattern and we can change that in Twinmotion. Now it's fine. For this part, for the ramp, what I am going to do here, I am just drawing a line, and here as well. Then just we need to erase this line. Oh, now just draw a line from here to here, and it is separated, and simply use erase command to delete this. It is deleted like this. Simply use a line command, connect here, one more line command, connect here. Now it is all separated. And, I will apply the same material. I will sample this one and apply it to these both faces, and I will apply separate material over here. Whoa, I think these should be applied to here. Leave it, we can change that in Twinmotion. It's not good looking, so I will use a bevel tool on these edges. Nope, not good looking. What I'm going to do, use vertex tools. At this point I will just move it inside so that dapper looking, and this tool. Yeah, now we can adjust that in Twinmotion. So now all the texturing part is completed.